Imagine being labeled low value resource by someone who still eats crayons. A few days ago, my 5-year-old came back from kindergarten after a long day of cross functional creative deliverables, also known as drawing. Because in his school, English, drawing based learning, math, visual problem solving, EVS, strategic coloring. At this point, I'm expecting a report that says strong alignment with coloring objectives but needs upskilling in everything else. Anyways, that day he opened his color pencil box, looked inside, and within seconds he completed a full evaluation cycle. I asked, Beta, what happened? And he said, very professionally, Ma, why did they even onboard this white pencil? It's useless. Useless. No probation period, no feedback loop, just immediate rejection. 5 years old and he's already running performance reviews. And just when I thought this was an isolated audit, a couple of days later we went to a stationery shop. This child walked in like a senior stakeholder. He went to the counter. अंकल आपके पास बिना वाइट कलर का कलर पेंसिल बॉक्स है क्या? I just stood there. Because now we are not just evaluating talent, we are redesigning the entire hiring strategy. White pencil's role is made redundant. And honestly, this was not even surprising. Because in this ecosystem, the white crayon has already been benched indefinitely. White paint still unopened. Because it was considered not so business critical. But here's what missing from the entire performance review. That low impact white pencil, it handles highlights, it adds depth, it blends everything together. Basically, it's doing all the invisible work, while the brighter colors are busy in presentations and visibility meetings. It's a classic corporate structure. But of course, kindergarten KPI system, if it's not visible, it's not valuable. Very scalable logic. But then I thought, take that same low performing white pencil, put it on a black paper. Suddenly it's visible, it's impactful, and it's the top performer with high potential. Same resource, same capability, but just different environment. Because in corporate life too, sometimes you're just doing your work consistently, quietly, and somewhere someone has already decided nothing exceptional. He's just there. Not because you lack skill, but because you're basically a white pencil on a white paper. Zero visibility, high output, but no recognition. Perfect case of performance versus perception gap. Change the environment, and suddenly your low impact becomes critical resource. Fascinating, right? And here's my favorite part. That same useless white, when light passes through the right medium, it literally turns into a rainbow. All the colors right there. So technically, the one that got rejected in the review was actually carrying the entire portfolio. But yeah, according to internal feedback, still not business critical. So if you ever feel like that white pencil in the box, don't panic. You're not underperforming, you're just in the wrong role. Or worse, the right role in the wrong system. Also, a quick suggestion to management next review cycle, please include one more metric: Mother's Patience Index, MPI. No rating scale, just observational feedback. Let's see how the dashboard looks like. Some people are not low value, they are just low visibility in the wrong system.